Hello everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Saturday, and I hope you folks are enjoying your weekend so far. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Sunday, as we close out the weekend, the entire upcoming week, as well as a preview of next weekend, next Saturday. So, without further ado, let's get things started here as I begin my National Day calendar segment here on this Saturday night. Of course, today was National Paranormal Day. Each year on this day, National Paranormal Day, each year on this day, National Paranormal Day, people who believe in paranormal activities are encouraged to get together and share their experiences with each other. Hashtag National Paranormal Day. Paranormal is a term used to describe occurrences that can't be explained by ordinary scientific measures. They are outside the norm. Many words leap to mind when speaking of the paranormal: ghost hunting, spirit, or poltergeist, to name a few. However, in extraterrestrial and clairvoyance also fall in the category too. Have you ever felt the sense of deja vu? Some believe the feeling is related to the paranormal, or strange orbs in the night and preparation of simply a moth catching a light. Nearly every city in the country has a house or location that holds a mystical presence. Whether the history associated with the location or personal experiences, certain places radiate the paranormal. Others need a time of day or year for their mystery to unfold. Even still, it might depend on who spins the tale. A good storyteller can make just about anyone's spine tingle. Here's how to observe. Explore the paranormal if you dare. What's your favorite ghost story? Discover paranormal hotbeds in your area. Even those who don't believe in the paranormal can participate in the day. There are a wide variety of movies, documentaries, science fiction, books, and television shows specializing in this genre. Share your experiences using hashtag National Paranormal Day to post on social media. So that's what we know about Paranormal Day here on this Saturday night. Today also was National Fitness Day, Kentucky Derby, National Montana Day, Free Comic Book Day, National Textiles Day, National Saint Architect Day, National Bombshells Day, National Start Seeing Monarchs Day, National Raspberry Popover Day, National Homebrew Day, National Scrapbook Day, and also today was National Chocolate Custard Day. Those are each of the following we have observed here on this first Saturday in May. Good evening to you, Tiffany. How are you doing on this Saturday night, and how was your day today? How are you doing on this Saturday night, Tiffany, and how was your day today? And of course, today also was the 2025 Kentucky Derby. Branded as the 151st running of the Kentucky Derby presented by Woodford Reserve for sponsorship reasons. The 2025 Kentucky Derby was the 151st running of the Kentucky Derby. It took place earlier today on Saturday, May 3rd, 2025 at Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky. The 2025 Derby was won by Sovereignty, who entered the race off of a win in the Fountain of Youth Stakes and a second place finish in the Florida Derby. Sovereignty was trained by Bill Mott, who won his second Derby, the first as trainer of Country Horse, who was elevated to first place following the disqualification of Maximum Security in the 2019 Kentucky Derby. It was the first Derby victory for Venezuelan-born jockey Junior Alvarado, and the first win in the race for Sheikh Mohammed bin Rasad Al Golf and Racing. Godolphin won the Kentucky Oaks the previous day with good cheer, making the first sweep by an owner of both the Oaks and the Derby since Saul Coleman's head of Plains partners with Menominee Girl and the eventual Triple Crown champion Justify, respectively, in 2018. Godolphin is also the first sole ownership to win both races in the same year since 1952, when Calumet Farm won with Real Delight in the Oaks and Hillgale in the Derby. Excuse me. So that was what we know about the 151st Kentucky Derby, which had taken place earlier today on Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. Of course, jockey was winning horse is Sovereignty, and the jockey was Junior Alvarado. The trainer was Bill Mott. Conditions were sloppy, and surface was during the attendance was 147,406. And now we have the potential. Now if you haven't been outside today, you'll notice how nice and pleasant our weather was today. You notice how nice and pleasant our weather was outside earlier today. Unlike yesterday's deluge, when we've had constant heavy downpours in less than an hour's time, nearly almost 3 inches of rain. So all the flood waters, of course, I'm sure somewhere in your backyard or somewhere along Shreveport, both streets were covered with high waters, especially yesterday afternoon. But today, we managed to rid ourselves with the return of sunshine, a beautiful, nice start to the weekend. But that's why but there are additional chances of very heavy rainfall on the way with the next few days. But no need to worry about that tonight. So flash flooding threat returns Tuesday. The threat of heavy rainfall and flash flooding will return across the region on Tuesday into Tuesday night as the next major system. The threat of heavy rainfall and flash flooding will return across the region on Tuesday into Tuesday night as the next major storm system arrives next week. Given our already saturated soil conditions, flooding concerns will only be exacerbated with the additional rises on area lakes and rivers, and also expected for next week and beyond. Flash flooding threat returns Tuesday. This is what you see. We have a moderate risk of very heavy rains on the way with the next few days. Tuesday through Tuesday, the vast majority of the 4-state area. Total rainfall amounts of 2 to 6 inches next week, with much of that occurring Tuesday and Tuesday night. Here are the potential rainfall amounts within the next few days. So get prepared. Get yourselves prepared for the potential of more heavy rainfall on the way. But we have a fairly decent amount that could be headed our way with the next few days. And unbelievable early May temperatures. Most of us should be in the upper 40s, low 50s. Beautiful weather across the 4-state region continues into Sunday. Overnight lows will range from the middle to 40s to lower 50s, with afternoon highs in mid 70s to near 80 degrees. So what you see on the left is chilly temperatures overnight with light north winds. So most of us should be in the mid to upper 40s to low 50s. So heading out to church services tomorrow morning, you probably want to grab that light jacket. But light winds and pleasant temperatures, we should be at least more than a few degrees below normal tomorrow going to your Sunday as we close out the weekend. So most of us should be in the mid to upper 70s tomorrow going to your Sunday, closing out the weekend. Normal high is 81, normal low is 59. Record high is 92 set on this day back in 1943. 41 is the record low set on this day back in 2013. And of course here we are not under any watches or warnings here on this Saturday night. We're all quiet with not one location receiving any rain here on this Saturday night. And also, if you look on the Shreveport radar, we are all quiet here on this Saturday night. Not one spot is receiving any rain or anything. But what you see on the regional radar is seeing a line of showers and storms across across a portion of eastern Missouri into into portions of southern Illinois and into northern Kentucky, and of course eastern Kentucky and Tennessee, and also it's southeast Alabama and northwestern Georgia to Tennessee and the Carolinas. Also portions of eastern of northern Florida, the Florida Panhandle. This is the same disturbance that brought us to heavy rainfall during the day yesterday, which was Friday. This is the same system that brought us to very heavy rains. Yesterday, the very heavy rainfall yesterday, which was Friday. That brought us. In fact, we had a record rainfall amount here in Shreveport yesterday of 2.85 inches. So we are already well above normal for the month of May, and also we are above normal for the year as well. And more could be on the way. Of course, we've seen the mix of cloud. We've seen mainly wall-to-wall sunshine. Just a few clouds. It turned out to be a nice and pleasant start to the weekend. Temperature outside is 64 degrees with clear skies. Humidity is 64%. Dew point is 52 degrees. Have a northwest wind at 7 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is at 29.98 inches of mercury. And visibility is at 10 miles per hour. So we are mild right now. So we're expected to have a rather cool start to the day tomorrow, which is Sunday. Excuse me. Prolonged periods of unsettled weather until early next week. Showers and thunderstorms with heavy rainfall, with a few thunderstorms being severe, are expected over portions of the south. Showers and thunderstorms with prolonged periods of unsettled weather until early next week. Showers and thunderstorms with heavy rainfall, with a few thunderstorms being severe, are expected over portions of the southeast and mid-Atlantic states through Monday. Across the Rockies and Intermountain West, a storm system will bring showers, thunderstorms, and high elevation snow. So that's what could be. So heading to early next week, we could see a lot more rain coming our way. So tonight, tonight we should be expecting clear skies as we bottom. Tonight we're expecting clear skies as we bottom out at 54 degrees with the north wind at 6 miles per hour. And no rain is expected. So, and of course tomorrow it will be a comfortable day with partly cloudy skies with the high temperature of 78 degrees with the northeast at 7 miles per hour. No rain is expected. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see sunshine along with a few clouds. So we have sunshine along with some clouds, but so it's so we have a surface ridge of high pressure that's bringing us these cooler than normal temperatures for early May. So this is probably going to be the nicest weather we will have at least into the fall. So you might want to enjoy it while you can, because we're going to get into a return to a more humid and muggy and warm pattern like what we've been in as of late, with the least chances of showers and showers and storms in the forecast just about nearly each day. So heading out to church services tomorrow morning, you'll probably want to maybe grab a light jacket. But other than that, it should be a nice and mild and pleasant spring day for us as we close out the weekend going to your Sunday. Here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. So after tonight's low temperature 54 degrees, of course, that is a few degrees below normal for this time of year. After tonight's low temperature 54 degrees. Now tomorrow going to your Sunday, it will be a comfortable day for us with partly cloudy skies. High of 78, low of 54. Winds will be from the northeast at 7 miles per hour. No rain is expected. It's probably going to be one of the best days we'll have after the next several days. So it'll be a rather nice and fantastic and pleasant ending to the weekend. Now as we begin the upcoming work week going to your Monday, of course, do not forget this coming Monday, May 5th, is Cinco de Mayo. Expect plenty of sun. Expect sunshine. Plenty of sunshine for Monday. Sunny skies. High of 80, low of 61. Winds will be from the southeast at 7 miles per hour. Chance rain just at 10%, because we'll start to see some clouds moving through late Monday night. That may give us a slight chance of rain. So much of the day on Monday should be rather nice. But Tuesday, get ready for very heavy rain to impact the area as you go into your Tuesday. Also, because we'll have clouds and lots of rain around, temperatures will only be in the low 70s. So expect heavy rain and thunderstorms For your Tuesday, we expect heavy rain and thunderstorms in the morning, breezy conditions in the morning. Of course, storms can bring localized damaging wind gusts, hail, and flooding downpours. With the high of 72, low of 66, winds will be from the east-southeast at 13 miles per hour. We could see gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain 100%. So I have lots of rain on the way Tuesday, so probably going to be not the best of any. So it could be quite similar to, of course, as of right now, severe weather threats are looking low, but the main threat, the main issue is going to be the flash flooding as you go into your Tuesday. Now Wednesday, most of it should wrap up, but expect it would be humid, mostly cloudy and humid with showers and thunderstorms possible for Wednesday. With the high of 82, low of 64, winds will be from the west-northwest at 8 miles per hour, chance of rain 40%. Thursday, expect partly cloudy skies going into your Thursday. High of 78, low of 60. Winds will be from the north-northwest at 7 miles per hour, chance of rain 10%. Now, as we go into your Friday, closing out next week, with partly cloudy skies with the partly cloudy skies with the chance of showers and thunderstorms likely. High of 80, low of 60. Winds will be from the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour, chance of rain 50%. And as we go into your Saturday, as we start next weekend, expect a couple showers in the morning. Otherwise, we'll have partly cloudy skies throughout the day. High of 75, low of 60. Winds will be from the north at 9 miles per hour, chance of rain 30%. It looks like the rain chance will continue with high temperatures basically close to slightly below normal. With the 60%, of course, we have a decent rain chance just for next Sunday, which is Mother's Day, which is actually a week from tomorrow. So, and then of course we'll deal with another rain chance Monday the following week, and then we'll dry out Tuesday the following week. So looks like we have fairly nice conditions tomorrow going to your Sunday as we close out the weekend. We should have high temperatures reaching the upper 70s for tomorrow, which is Sunday. And then, of course, we'll be in the low 80s for Monday. That's just slightly below normal because I'm already liking this. So, nicest weather we'll have of the next several days. Highs in the upper 70s for tomorrow, which is Sunday. Then, as we go to your Monday, high temperatures will be close to 80. Then, with lots of rain returning Tuesday, we should have highs in the low 70s. We warm to the low 80s by Wednesday, upper 70s by Thursday, low 80s by Friday, upper 70s, close to 80 by Friday, and mid 70s by next Saturday, week from today. So we'll be dealing with temperatures at or below normal over the next several days. Just not too unreasonable for this time of year. No rain expected tomorrow, 10% for Monday, 100% for Tuesday with potential flooding on the way for Tuesday, 40% Wednesday, 10% Thursday, 50% for Friday, 30% by next Saturday. So much of the remainder of next week could also be rather very unsettled. So that's why enjoy the break from the rain while it lasts. That will be all that I have for you guys here on this Saturday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night's sleep, peacefully.